It's me, your friendly neighborhood artist. Today we're going to talk about glaze and what it is and what it does. So, it is a way to keep your art from being used in a LoRa. And if you don't know what a LoRa is, I've spent some time learning more about Midjourney and Stable Diffusion, specifically a lot of Stable Diffusion stuff, because I'm going to make a special video about it. So, um, with this, it is a way to protect your art from being used in a LoRa. A LoRa is how people make fine-tuned styles. So we're going to use raw straws. You can go onto Civet AI, and there is a style called a LoRa for raw straws. You put it on Stable Diffusion, and then you type in the code, and you put by Ross Tran, and then boom, it's in his style. So that's what this is going to be preventing people from doing. So it's designed to protect human artists. And it cannot protect your old art that's already in the machine, but it can stop them from using all of your new pieces. It's not a permanent solution. It's the only solution current that you can use. They've had some countermeasures taken against them, and so far, they haven't been able, the prompters and the programmers haven't been able to break it to train stuff on stuff that has glaze put over. We're going to look at some examples here. These are glazed artworks. You can't really tell there's anything on them. I really can't tell. Like this one here, it has the original and it has the glazed version. I just really can't tell the difference. I'll show you what it said specifically. So, can you make a screenshot? Will it destroy the image cloaks? No, it won't. Because what is being done to it isn't like something that can be seen by the human eye. Only the AI models can see it. You can't just apply things and cut them up and hope that it'll change the image, because it's cloaked inside of the image in a way that only AI can see it, like I said before. So just adding things to it isn't going to fix it. So, like some people will put a multiply layer, make it a little bit darker. That's not going to fix it. And as of March, the person from Lumen Zhang, the author of ControlNet, has been trying to figure out a way to get around it. And it says here, seems that using guided filter is not safe enough because the guidance already has an adversal noise in it. The guided filter may bring the adversal noise back. Perhaps a safer idea is to use some other things to process the initial anisotropic filter image. I will try some random ideas when I have free time, but it seems like I do not have much free time recently. It can protect against your stuff being trained, but not in image-to-image attacks. Image-to-image means you put the image up in Stable Diffusion and type, like let's say we'll use a picture of Michelangelo, we'll put him in there and we'll be like, give him a hat, and it'll put a hat on it, right? It does protect against that a little bit, and it says it does create the only tool we're aware of that claims a strong disruption of image-to-image attacks is Mist. Mist is an open source tool created by PhD students of US and China. So if you want to do that, you should probably put that over your image too. Let's see. But unfortunately, it's not like a very good tool, because it can disrupt the image, which is part of the problem. But it is 5 times stronger, so it really depends on the type of art you do. It says here that if your art has already been trained, if you cloak it over time, it will kind of turn when people look up your style, it will turn it into something akin to it'll turn into a Van Gogh type style, like Impressionism. I'm gonna show you guys what the program looks like, and then I'm gonna record what it looks like after it's done. So this is what the Glaze Outlook kind of looks like. What we're going to do is we're going to actually start the process. So it looks like there's a few different things that go on here. It defines the settings. It says the magnitude of changes that will add to your art. The higher the value can lead to more visible changes, but the stronger against protection of AI art. I'm going to do that. But what I'm not going to do is I am not going to do it on very high because I have a feeling it's going to take a long time. So we're just going to put it on high. I don't think it's going to change my art that much, but we're going to test it. Okay? I'm going to render it medium quality because I'm not going to wait 60 minutes. And I'm going to select an image. I'm just going to pick something I've already finished. Let me see here. Something I really loved. Alright, this one. I worked really hard on this one. So, I'm going to run Glaze, and we'll see... Oh, I gotta select an output folder. Shoot. I'll just make a new one. I'll call it Glaze. So I already know I did it. Alright, there. Run Glaze. 3 minute per image. Okay. So... Alright, so we're back with the glazed image and the unglazed image. This is the unglazed image. As you can see, like, it's pretty, I mean, this is pretty big. So, we're gonna look at the glazed one now. Now, I can see that there's something going on here. I don't know what to think about this. So I'm gonna try one more time with a different setting and see what happens. So I've tried a different setting. I tried the medium-low setting. Created this red spot on her face, like, and it distorted a bunch of the colors. I don't even know if that, like, this line was here to begin with. I don't know. Kind of ugly. It kind of... I don't know what they freaking used. So we're gonna look at the one more. This is the low, mid tier one. Like, leaning towards low. Still has, it has artifacts in there. Like, it looks like someone put oil on top of it and then swished it all around. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying that it kind of makes your art look bad, like you don't know what you're doing. But I guess maybe you need to tell your audience you're glazing your artwork, so I don't know, but I'm gonna look at the next one and we'll see. So I went and I did it again at the low volume. Like, I had it at high and it was like I completely couldn't use it. So I had it on 15 intensity, I guess. This is actually more what I would be acceptable. You can only really not tell when it's like very zoomed in like this. But from here, it's not that bad. You can still see stuff right here, but overall, I would use this. But I would say you'd have to fine-tune based on your artwork, per artwork too. I'm just gonna let you guys see how long this is gonna take. Like, I just restarted the process again, and it says 33 freaking minutes. Like, this is, I don't know. I'm gonna probably just end my video and, like, continue with it. But I think this is something really good, but I think that I'm just gonna need to keep trying until I get something satisfactory. I think that the 15% is good enough for me. And maybe I need to render quality. I don't know the difference between these. But it does slow down my PC a lot while I'm using it, so I guess it's time to... I don't know. I'm hoping that there's other stuff that can, like, this can be run through. You know, I think that if people are really concerned, maybe they'll use the high setting on medium. And then, I think that most people will be happy to post that if they're really concerned about their art being trained on. But man, If you just want the normal amount of protection, it's just gonna distort your art. And it was like, oh, it doesn't distort art. No, it totally does. It does a lot of distortion. But I guess that's what people were looking for. Or I don't know. I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll post the versions on what's it called? On the community tab, so you guys can see it up close. So, yep. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good afternoon.